What's up, everybody? Hey, thank you again for watching the channel. Today, I want to talk about a Pistons 10-day contract that they just signed with a guy named Braxton Key, and just talk about a few things in this video. One, who are we getting? Who is this guy? Two, where does he come from? Three, why is he here? Like, what was the need to bring a guy in this late in the season on a 10-day contract? And of course, four, is there a possible future with the Detroit Pistons? So let's talk about this guy, Braxton Key. He is out of Virginia. It's his second year playing professionally. And I say playing professionally because the G League is professional. All right. It is a profession and you get paid to play basketball. He's 6'8", 225, like I said, out of Virginia. And here's what I want to talk about a little bit with him. He's kind of had a tale of two seasons in the G League. But first, I want to hit why we have him now. Why do we have him right now? And the reason behind that is because we have guys like Frank Jackson that are hurt. We have Hamidou Diallo, where it was just announced that he is actually out for the rest of the season with that finger. So Hamidou Diallo's out. Isaiah Livers has a concussion. And Jamarco Pickett, he's just looked overmatched. So I think what the idea is, hey, let's bring a guy in. Maybe we can find something good out of a guy, and it can be an opportunity for us. And I would not be surprised if he plays decent during this 10-day contract if we sign him for the last week of the regular season as well. But with that being said, I think what we need to do, and I'm going to share my screen with all of you right now, I think what we can do right now is look at his stats from the G League. So all of you should be able to see this, and what you can see is that year one, 12 games, weird season, COVID, all that kind of stuff. And he only played 12 games and the numbers weren't great. It's this one right here. He didn't shoot the three well. He didn't shoot the three well in college. I think he was actually a very poor three-point shooter in college, only like 27% or something like that. But when he got these 12-game opportunities, it wasn't great. The defense was there, but then look at what happened this year. He's played 31 games. He started in 21 of them. His minutes are up to almost 30 minutes a game. He's shooting 47.5% from the field, and on 4.3 attempts a game, he's shooting almost 39% from three. He has become, I don't know if I want to say a knockdown three-point shooter, but he has become very effective with his three. Now, keep in mind, G League stats, especially on the offensive end, can be inflated. In fact, it's not that they can be, they are inflated. Defense often is a joke in the G League. So that's what gets me so excited about this guy. 7.6 rebounds a game, 3.6 assists. But look at right next to that. Look at those steal numbers. 2.1 steals, 1.5 blocks. So I think what you're kind of looking at with this is a guy that you're hoping is going to become that 3-and-D wing for you. That's what you're really hoping for, is this guy becomes a 3-and-D wing. He has the defensive side. Like we said, he's out of Virginia. That's a defensive factory coming out of that place. I think of Virginia, when you get a player coming out of Virginia, you know he's going to be able to play defense. It's kind of like when you get an offensive lineman out of Wisconsin or a running back out of Alabama or a wide receiver out of Ohio State, as much as I hate to admit that. Like, these guys come well coached on the defensive end. So you know you're getting the defense, but often they're a little behind offensively. And if these G League stats show us anything, it's showing that he's willing to work on the flaws of his offensive game. And he's at least become a guy that's kind of that lanky, big wing that also he can play defense, but also shoot a little bit for us. So I don't want to do a super long video on that. That's what we're getting in Braxton Key. The reason he is here is because of injuries. It's not because we don't have people in those positions. Isaiah Livers has this spot locked up on the team, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, with this guy playing the defense that he does, if he can continue to shoot at a high percentage and we know he can play defense, this could be a good depth piece going forward. I wouldn't expect him to stick with the team long term, but it would not surprise me if he's with the team and we get to see him playing 5, 10, 15 minutes a night because we just we have a need and we have a lot of injuries. So there you go. That's the lowdown on Braxton Key. Feel free to look up more on your own. But if you watch this video in its entirety, please hit that subscribe button. We love having you here. This is a great community here at Sports Talk Detroit. We love talking positivity, all that good stuff. It's just so happy. We're so happy to have you guys here. So feel free to check out some of our other videos, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.